What up? I am Rin, and today I'll be talking about a couple of horror movies you could be watching this July. The first one I'm gonna start off with is Under the Skin, which is a slow yet incredibly effective horror movie about an alien who portrays itself as a woman. I'm not sure of the gender, and she is, or he, or it, whatever, is stalking Scotland as she gathers men to kind of do this weird experiment slash devourer slash weird thing that she is doing, and continues to gather more and more Scottish men throughout, and the entire movie is about her hunting of Scottish men until eventually things take a turn for the alien and she has to have a change of plans later on. I'm being as vague as possible because it's much better to watch this absolute masterpiece of an alien movie, because a lot of the people in the movie don't even know that they're in a movie, which leads to some of the most accurate Scottish speaking people of all time. You will know what I mean once you watch the movie. The next one is Oddity, which is a story about a blind woman who has a connection to the supernatural and has the ability to be psychic, and so she goes on this investigation to find out what happened to her twin sister, and she decides to use her abilities to take revenge on the people responsible. So yeah, it's a very, very, very good movie, and it was a sneaky little bit of a hit once it released in its year. Anyways, the next one will be Abigail, another one that a lot of people did not expect to be this entertaining and quite good as well. But it's a story about a group of criminals who were hired together to kidnap a ballerina, like a little girl ballerina that is the daughter of a crime boss. And the entire story unfolds from their perspective and how things completely turn on its head. I would suggest to not watch the trailers because they do spoil the surprise, and to also just stay away from any synopsises or anything. Genuinely, if you enjoy a movie that has gore and a bit of comedy, horror comedy within itself while being serious, and has some decent characters and some decent twists here and there, you truly will enjoy the movie. Again, I'm being intentionally vague with a lot of these movies because the twists are quite good. The next one I'll be talking about is Exuma, which is a story about a group of shaman who basically solve curses and do these investigations to remove curses and to help people with whatever supernatural twists and turns and ghosts, monsters, and demons that they deal with. And so the entire story is about how they solve this curse around this rich family and whatever is oppressing them and killing the members of their family. It's really good. It has one of the best twists I've ever seen. I don't know how they pulled it off, but it is so good. The acting is incredible. It's a really, really good story. The next one is going to be Strange Darling, which again, this was another hit that a lot of people did not think would be a hit, because not many people, at least from my side, knew it would be so good. But it's a story about a man who hooks up with a woman, and they go through this twisted journey with each other through this very strange vengeance type of plot where they have to figure some stuff out and clear some stuff out with each other. Again, I'm being intentionally vague because the twists are so good. The way the story begins and how it ends is so good, man. But again, it's just the strange mystery happenings between each other. There's nothing supernatural. There's nothing alien that's going on. It is just two people having to deal with their differences, okay, that they've just met. And the guy is also a police officer. It is a bit of a twist once you find out, but again, it's going to be important for you kind of sussing things out later on. The next one is going to be The Day of the Beast, which is a story about a priest who learns that the Antichrist is about to be unleashed, and so he goes on a journey to track down the Antichrist and actually try and kill it. And the entire story is just a wacky mystery investigation story from the perspective of the priest and how he tracks down the Antichrist and tries to kill the Antichrist, and it does have a lot of its twists and turns as well. The next one is Dark Skies, which is a story about a family who who are being terrorized by an unknown force, and the entire story is about how the parents have to deal with what they discover and how they actually try to combat it later on throughout the entire story, and how helpless they are in the face of this danger. And if you enjoy, I can't spoil it though because it is a bit of a nice twist as well. I wish I could say more, but I think you will enjoy it if you're a certain fan of a certain genre. It is a nice twist to that type of genre. The next one is going to be The Last Exorcism, which is a story about a priest who actually is a scam priest, and what he does, all in the name of good basically, is deal with people who believe that they are being suppressed by supernatural forces or they may be demonically possessed. And so he has a sham type of ritual to get them out of that mindset to think that they are actually being possessed when they are not, and they are pretending for some sort of mental health reason sometimes, or maybe they're just so deluded in what they believe in, they try and use demonic possession to get over something else deeper. And so he's helping them through that psychological aspect of it, and the story follows him and how he tries to help the next family at a farm. And again, there are many twists and turns to the actual story. And the last one, no, that is the last one. Yep, that is all of them. I hope you guys enjoy all the twists and turns that will be available within all of these stories. They're really fun, they're really awesome, and I really do think you guys will enjoy it. Every single last one of them, they all are part of different genres, all of different paces and comedies and gore, and you know, many different mysteries between all of them. So like and subscribe if you want more horror recommendations, more horror opinions, and I will check you guys later.